Chris Paul is one of the most disrespected superstars ever. As we get closer to the season, we're noticing some of our favorite stars of the NBA getting old. LeBron James is getting up there in age, James Harden, Stephen Curry, and none other than Chris Paul. And we know what happens when you get old, you end up retiring. And Chris Paul has announced that this upcoming season will more than likely be one of his last. And man, if it's really Chris Paul's last, then it's such a storied career that he's had. When you think about how great he is and how good he was for Hornets, I mean, probably one of the first great players to ever go to the Hornets and lead them to the playoffs and things of that nature. And he was just dominating when he was there. He was one of the first guys at his size that showed you, hey, I can be dominant on both sides of the floor, offensively and defensively, from being a point guard and being able to just score the ball, pass the ball, get it to everybody, and be an all NBA level defender. That was phenomenal. And even when he moved on from the Hornets and after his trade to the Lakers got vetoed, going to the Los Angeles Clippers and creating one of the best what-if teams that we have ever seen with the Lob City Clippers. I mean, these passes that he was throwing to these two guys up here, as well as his contribution, I mean, we saw, despite the injuries, how great he was in the playoffs. You know, that infamous game-winning shot he had against the Spurs on one leg. Chris Paul was truly amazing. And CP3 will finally get another chance at the finals in 2021 when going to the Suns and they were up against the Bucks. But unfortunately, the Bucks tapped that ass. However, that shouldn't overshadow how great Chris Paul has been. And if this is really his last season, hopefully he can go out with a bang.